Cyberdome is a platform through which we provide experience to students by helping our rural and underserved communities throughout Idaho. And in doing so, we're actually preparing students to enter the cybersecurity workforce, in a sense, ready to work. We're helping our students gain real competency by giving them opportunity to work with rural and underserved communities using live data that has consequence of action. And in doing so, our employer communities throughout the state enjoy and appreciate and receive a more ready-to-work worker, able to hit the ground running and help secure and reduce risk for their organizations. I had spent the past 30 years as both a practitioner in cybersecurity, as well as a multi-time founder and executive of different cybersecurity companies. I decided to approach my partners in higher education and determine if there was a way that we could collaborate together to build what became the Cyberdome and bring my industry knowledge and bring the industry contacts that I have and attract students and help support our rural and underserved clients of the Cyberdome.
When I first came to the city of Fruitland, the technology was lacking, to say the least. And as the solo guy at the time, I was being pulled in a lot of directions. I was tasked with supporting, planning, upgrading, going to meetings, budgeting. It got very overwhelming. The next thing I knew, security was in the background. It wasn't being addressed, and that just makes it so you just don't even sleep at night. So we really had to find a solution that didn't cost an arm and a leg, but still provided us with the ease of mind that we're being monitored correctly. And so the Cyberdome was a perfect shoe-in for such a task.
Being a part of the Dome, looking into real client systems, cities, schools, it's been the first time that I've felt like what I'm doing isn't just going to be read and reviewed, but it's something that's going to be helping people. So early on in my time at the Cyberdome, really the first week when I was actually off training and starting to look at traffic, a couple of my fellow newbies and I started seeing a pattern of traffic that we thought might be malicious. It was great to be able to communicate with the other analysts and shoot messages back and forth being like, oh, well, I found this here and we're tracking this domain and it looks like these two are connected. And I mean, even at the end of it, we did get a method for clustering tickets together that we're still using now. And it's something that we got to contribute to the Cyberdome, even if the reason that we started the whole thing wound up being, you know, less of a raging bonfire and more of a dumped cigarettes that was not really an issue at all. But it was a really fun experience, and it was something that I had not had a chance to have before in either academia or in the working world.
We've been able to activate over 100 students into the cybersecurity workforce throughout the state of Idaho. K-12 school districts, cities, counties, and soon-to-be health districts throughout the state that so desperately need but can't attract and retain a cybersecurity workforce.